I've got a special video for you today. If you look in behind me, I don't know if you can see or not, I can't tell, the sun is kind of shining on me, and but they're doing Christmas trees. So this is just like a hop, skip, and a jump from my place, and my husband's niece's husband grows Christmas trees. So they are bagging and tagging today. They have cut them, they've tagged them according to height. There's 3 different heights, 3 different tags, blue, green, and yellow, I believe. I'm not sure which one means what, but they're cutting these trees, they're dragging them and loading them onto a truck. They're they're bagging them through a bagger, something that ties them, and loading them onto a truck, and they're headed off. So I'm going to see if I can talk to Craig. I'll try to interview Craig if I can. He's the owner of the tree farm, and we're gonna see where these trees are headed. This is so exciting because I've never actually watched this happen, but we're gonna see how it happens and where they're going. So let's go over and take a look. Isn't this amazing? I've never seen this close up. So this is a machine that is wrapping the trees with string. They put a hook on there, grabs the trunk of the tree, pulls it through, and as it's being pulled through, it's being wrapped so that it can be loaded onto the truck and secured for delivery. The trees have all been cut and tagged according to height. They've dragged them over close to this machine, and what they're doing is just putting them through one at a time. Each truck is being loaded with one color tag. These ones have all been tagged with a green tag, which means they stand between 7 and 8 feet tall. Where are the trees going, Fred?
Well, they're going to Wisconsin.
Going to Wisconsin?
Yeah, but that's just a distribution center. Then they're going to send them, I think, to a Home Depot in Texas.
Wow, from Maine to Texas. Now, if that was hard for you to hear, Craig did say that these are going to a distribution center in Wisconsin, and from there they are headed to a Home Depot in Texas. I'm not one who likes a really big, fluffy, fat Christmas tree. I like the tall, skinny ones. Well, not even really tall, actually. I like them about 5 feet, maybe 6 feet, but I don't want a really great, big, bushy tree. What kind of tree do you like, and where do you get your tree? Do you buy it? Have you got an artificial tree? Or do you go out back and go looking for your tree with your family like they do in the movies? That's what we did when our kids were little. So as you can see, they're quite busy at work over there. I'm going to show you some of these trees. You heard Craig say that these trees are going to Texas. I think that's so awesome that these trees that were grown here in Maine are headed to Texas. So because of a Maine tree farmer, someone in Texas is going to get a nice Christmas. Let me show you these trees. Remember when I told you that we're just a hop, skip, and a jump from here? Well, if you look in the top right-hand corner, that red house way in the background, that's where we live. As I mentioned before, each one of the trees are tagged with a green, yellow, or blue tag. That just tells the height of the tree.
These particular trees?
Yeah.
Oh, most of these trees are 7
years.
Probably planted 7 years ago.
And you kind of trim them each year? Or, well, I mean, probably not when they're littler,
Right.
but...
So if you plant a transplant, the transplant is like 4 years old.
Okay.
And then it's usually about 3 years. You know, start trimming when they're chest high. Start shearing. Hey, buddy. And then every year after that, you have to shear them, and then you have to top them.
Okay, so are you looking for a certain height when you're...
Well, the sweet spot is 6 to 7 feet. That's the most marketable tree.
Okay.
So ideally, that's what you're trying to get. A lot of these green ones are 7 to 8 foot tree, which is also a pretty good.
Yeah. Can I go play with Alex?
I thought you were going to work.
I will come back. I will come back.
I thought you were going to help drag trees.
Well, I will come back and
So it must make you feel good to know that somebody in Texas is going to have a really nice Christmas because of a tree that you grew.
Well, luckily, there is a market for a Maine balsam, a Maine Christmas tree. I think in a lot of places in the country that the idea of getting your Christmas tree from Maine is pretty special.
Yeah, it is. We grow some great trees up here, I think.
So that's nice to be growing trees in Maine.
Craig has 3 farms all around this area. His total acres being farmed currently is 20. He says you can plant 1,000 trees per acre, and over the next 10 years he plans to grow his operation to harvesting 20,000 trees per season. So at the time, he'll have around 150,000 trees in the ground. That's amazing. Currently, right now, with this season, he's at about 3,300. The average cost of a tree in our area is about $35. He says the most marketable height is between 6 and 7 feet. This is my kind of tree. I don't like them too tall, but I think this one's gonna wait until next year. They haven't cut this one. I like this one too.
Hey Craig, it needs gas!
I like a skinnier tree. So these skinnier ones are more my style, but they have all kinds. Look at this guy. He's a fat guy. Kind of a short and stout.
That's okay.
Look at that tree. That one is a very tall tree. I think he escaped. He got too big. And then there are also those that just didn't bush out enough. Oh, I want you guys to know how wonderful this smells. It smells amazing. Literally smells like Christmas in here. So Craig did let me know that these are balsam trees. So I mean, these are amazing, amazing trees. Just smell for yourself. Can you smell that tree? Smells like Christmas.